My name is Kate Gordon. I am a CrossFit coach with CrossFit Seminar staff, and I'm also a nutrition coach with The Method now. I've been CrossFitting since 2011, and I've been CrossFitting more seriously and more competitively for about 3 years now. My biggest struggle before the Forte Method was really consistency and a little bit of discipline as well, and having guidance and knowing what my direction was and what my weaknesses were and what things I needed to do to continue to progress forwards. I'd done a little bit of everything and nothing had stuck. I hadn't found the results that I wanted, and I hadn't found the support that I really needed either. Based on what I experienced with other programs that I'd followed, and I'd done Invictus, CompTrain, I'd done Training Plan for about 8 months as well, just before switching to the Forte Method. It was just a real lack of a support network. You're pretty much isolated on your own, and there's no connection with the other people going through the things that you're going through or trying to strive towards the goals that you're striving towards. So not only are you training alone and following the program on your own, but you're also left to your own devices in terms of how you apply the program and how you address weaknesses and how you identify even your strengths and reflect on what you're doing well on and reflect on what you're not doing so well on. So the lack of support, the lack of information, the lack of connection with other people really leaves something to be desired for with those other training programs that I'd done. I first heard about the Forte Method through Matt Swift, who has mentored me and guided me and trained with me as well. And he gave me the reference or the recommendation based on his previous experience doing Rob's programming years prior. I mean, he is a well-known coach. He is a phenomenal athlete, and he has results that really speak for themselves as far as the program's effectiveness. Since joining the Forte Method, a few of the benefits that I've experienced is one, having a community and having this training environment that I was missing before doing the Forte Method. So having an environment in the sense of you have other people that are going through the program with you, you see their scores, you see their comments, you see what they're working on and what goals they're progressing towards, as well as you have support from Rob. Like, you have guidance and you have feedback, and he's analyzing what you're doing, and he is watching the steps that you're taking and giving you the help when you need it. As well as the program isn't just programming. The programming itself is actually a really minor part of the Forte Method VIP mentorship. The mentoring outside of the training and all of the extra stuff that we're doing with mindset, with recovery, with daily habits, with routines, with self-talk, with body language, with everything that we're doing that is separate from the programming is where you get the payout. And that has been the biggest benefit for me for the program. Life and training is really good. It's improved, it's completely changed, and I have geared not just what's happening in the gym, but everything that's happening outside the gym towards my goals. And I know how to prioritize my training and my lifestyle and my work and everything else in and outside of the gym to help me continue to move forward. So whereas before it was very hit or miss, I was inconsistent, I thought I was trying and I thought I was putting in effort, but I had so many holes and so many areas for improvement. There were really just huge opportunities that I never capitalized on because I didn't really know. I didn't realize how much more I could do. And what Rob does is he gives us insight into the way that he has trained, the way that he has evolved his mindset, and the way that he competes and everything that he's doing. And through his refined and well-rehearsed and deliberate practice, we can then take on board and learn those steps and start putting that stuff into action ourselves. So that has been huge. The biggest surprise was realizing how much has been invested into all the details of the program. Like I said before, the programming is minor in the VIP mentorship. It's all of the extra information that we're getting and all the knowledge. And on top of that, we have to apply it. You have to actually go out and put it into practice and take action. So it's less of, hey, I'm just gonna tell you what I do, and more of, this is what I do, now give me your plan and the way that you're gonna implement this, and go and actually do it and show me how it works for you. So putting into practice and taking action is a huge differentiator with this program. So that's really special and really unique. I haven't seen that anywhere else with any other programming or any other coaches. And also, not to mention, the guy who's writing the programming and telling you to do these things is also doing the programming and has used this to compete for the last like 10 years. So I don't think there's better evidence than that for why you should do this program. For anyone who is looking for a new program or looking to simply take the next step, or is feeling just a little bit lost and not really sure how to find out what the right thing for them is, really look at the results of the people doing the program. My personal experience has been a huge climb in the open leaderboard and huge PBs left, right, and center, as well as having the opportunity to compete at the CrossFit Games. And I think that, you know, people would probably hesitate because they're not sure if they are the right type of person to be in this program. They're ready to train harder and put more into it, but maybe they're intimidated by, they don't want to be super competitive, but they still want to lift their game. And if you want to lift the game, you don't have to be trying to compete at the CrossFit Games to do that. But if you want to get better and be a better human, then this is the perfect program for you, because the people that are doing this program and creating this program aren't just doing it to get to the games. They're doing it to be the best version of themselves. So if that's the goal, then my recommendation is the Forte Method. Oh, yes, I didn't say the evidence is the evidence.